How are you?
Welcome back.
I think the longer we just sit here, the more uncomfortable it will make Jay.
You know Jay's watching right now. You know, he's getting a live feed in a satellite truck right now. He is watching every second. Dave looks unhappy. He's gonna pack it in soon.
Yeah. You, I know from your
Well,
perspective.
I'm done. That was all I had to do.
I know from your perspective it was difficult.
What are we talking about now?
When you decided to go to TBS and all of that, and you took our show, did a great job there. Then you had the Tonight Show, did a great job there, and then. Some kind of a mix-up.
I really don't recall. It's
How do you
It's been a long time
How do you
now.
feel now on the other side of all of that? You got to feel great. You got to feel.
I feel terrific. I really do. All I ever wanted to do was, I'm very lucky to get to go on television
Right.
and to do my thing my way. And TBS lets me do whatever I want. They don't watch it. They don't care. Checks come in.
They're not watching.
No, that's the magic. And I have a great time. We took all of our people with us, so everybody is happy, and so I'm thrilled. It worked out, and I'm a lucky person. So
And forgive me for making this all about me, but that's kind of what I do.
it's your show.
I was delighted by everything that happened, except you losing your job.
I will tell you, and this is honest, the only consolation I took during that period was that you were happy. It was really.
It was
What a
really
humanitarian. I did. I felt this is sometimes Dave seems a tad unhappy in his life. And if this is bringing you some measure of joy, then to hell with my career.
Yeah,
you
no.
know?
Let me explain myself. I knew you would be just fine.
Yeah, I can forage for food.
No, I don't think that was ever going to be a question.
I can catch animals and eat them.
it's
I knew
just
I'd be all right. But you were happy.
I was
I'm happy for you that you were happy.
Let me illustrate this. I've known Jay a long, long time.
Uh-huh.
We go back to the mid-'70s, back in Los Angeles at the Comedy Store. Jay was always the guy. The funniest guy. He was the guy. He was the guy you'd go to see. He was the guy you wished you could be more like.
Uh-huh.
He was funny. He was also a bit of a brat. And so then, when this came along, I said to myself, oh, yes, this is the Jay I know. And I really, and I kind of, I refer to that period as the golden age of television, really.
The period when I lost the Tonight Show.
Yes.
That brief week and a half period for you is the golden age of broadcasting.
Yes, that's right. But it has nothing to do with you.
Then I'm contented.
This is a silly question. I'll ask it anyway. Any moments of genuine amusement during that ordeal?
Yes. Yes, there were some. There were moments when I was able to step outside my body and see the absurdity of it all. There was I had the Tonight Show, I believe, on a Friday, stepped down, left the Tonight Show. On Monday, we had things to figure out, how to take care of people, how to get things, how to dismantle this mechanism. And I called my assistant, I said, we got to get together. And she said, we have no office. So we went to a Marie Callender's restaurant in the Valley. And it was empty. I'm not kidding. There's a Marie Callender's in Burbank, and I went there with my assistant, Sona, and she sat on one side, and I sat on the other. And I'm barking, this is what we're going to do, see? We're going to take care of everyone, yeah. And we're going to do that, and we're going to do the next thing, too. And a woman came by and said, didn't know or care who I was, do you want one of our 9 pies? And I realized in that moment the disparity between sitting behind the desk as the host of The Tonight Show on a Friday and being demoted to a table at Marie Callender's, which, by the way, is a fine restaurant.
Yeah.
And it makes a killer pie. But I thought, this is appropriate somehow.
Yeah.
This is...
Not everyone would agree that it's a demotion, going from The Tonight Show to Marie Callender's. Because, as you can tell, the pie...
But you've worked through... You clearly were using my experience to work through some things.
Let me tell you something. I've had my own trouble. I've had my own... Lord knows I've had my share of trouble. So when I saw other trouble...
Right.
And again, it wasn't...
You're someone who's been in a car accident, who passed another guy lying on the road and said...
That's right.
I was in one of those once.
Now,
It was terrible.
Let me return to my position here. It was the delight of seeing... Now, how many times, just between all of us, how many times in your life have you seen a picture of Jay stopping by the side of the road to help elderly folks who have run out of gas or whose car has caught fire, who have lost a tire or something? And there is Jay being the Good Samaritan to help out those people like the AAA, except the AAA doesn't bring a photographer. That's the only difference between Jay and the AAA. And I just thought, and so for that reason and other reasons, I really enjoyed it. And have you spoken to anybody at NBC?
No. Who in particular? Anyone come to mind?
No, they're all gone, the people that I remember.
I think everyone involved in my situation, with maybe an exception, is gone. So there's no one there anymore that was there during my
Nobody at the
debacle.
scene of the crime.
Yeah. It's a whole different... I'm told it's a lovely group. I wish them nothing but the best. And...
Put a polygraph on him. And what about your relationship with Jay? Because you knew Jay before he demanded that he get his show back.
I was assured none of this would come up tonight. I was told we would discuss our shared love of antiquing. Our many wonderful vacations together.
Yeah.
I was never informed that this would come up. But what is your question again? And you repeat it as many times as you like.
We can get you an office at Blimpie's.
Trust me. But I'm so insecure now in my talk show jobs that I'm always eyeing tables at restaurants.
You just
I could go there. I could be happy.
But you had a relationship with Jay before the felony took place.